Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever the fuck you're seeing this from. I hope you're all doing well. So, here we are with a fucking tripod that this phone is sitting on. We're gonna do the metal tag. And then right after that, I'm gonna kind of talk about what's gonna happen over the next little while, especially over the next 30 days for sure. Well, 28 days now, I guess. Yeah, 28 days, but that's okay. 28 days later. Normally this metal tag is always done by the Rock Scout. Pretty sure he's in retirement now. But it's the reason being is because he's got his tattoo shop in Scotland that he's been working really hard at getting that kind of going and making that sort of his big thing. Let me move this dead pack of strings as it looks like it's gonna about to fall. Because I'm a disaster, and you all know this. This is nothing different than any other fucking time I shoot a video. Okay, we have 20 questions. There's some here. There's some here. Yes, I scratched things out. I'm here to fucking tell you some of these questions I cannot answer. And I will sort of give a very short, quick reason why. Maybe not necessarily. I guess there's one question that might be slightly drawn out. So I'm going to back up so that you guys aren't seeing me like this for fuck's sakes, because no one wants to see this. Question number 1. Most anticipated album in 2024. There's a couple, for sure. I am definitely excited for the new Down record. I am definitely excited for the new Gorguts that's supposed to be coming out. Apparently they're supposed to be doing this new stuff, which would be fucking amazing. Niall's gonna have a new record coming out. Deicide, I'm gonna listen to it, but I'm not gonna be like, fucking Deicide. Oh, look, it's Deicide. We know what we're getting. We're getting fucking anti-church and fucking death metal. And really, most people only pay attention to the first 4 or 5 records. I mean, I like Stench of Redemption. I think that was fucking amazing. But anything past that, I don't care. Yes, I do like Legion now. Stop it. I don't want to hear anymore. Especially you, Dave. Let's see. I heard there's supposed to be a new Corrosion record, but I could be full of shit on that one. There's already a bunch of bands that are already dropping albums left and fucking right. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, we're only 3 weeks into this goddamn week. Settle down. All right, fuck. Let me get a grip up here before you beanheads start fucking, bleh, you know. So 2024 is the Chinese New Year, and it is the year of the dragon. I don't have a lot of shit to do with dragons, because I'm not one of those fucking power metal guys that's like, ooh, dragons and things. No, I don't do that. Everybody knows this. And if I have to explain it to you, I'm not going to. I refuse to, because if you just watch any fucking stream that I'm on, for crying out loud, you'll know. Someone brings up power metal, my first thing is I fucking, my eyes roll. And I get it, but whatever. So I decided to go with this, and I thought, where do I have a dragon at? I'm like, one of my Dio cassettes has it. And it's right there. And that is Sacred Heart by Dio. And this was released on basically the 12th of Never, because there's absolutely no fucking date on it. Why? Because things. I'm getting spaced out. 1985, when I was about 4 years old. Just dates me, huh? Doesn't it? Okay. Sacred Heart, Dio. Number 4. Show an album title that you were satisfied getting digitally rather than physically. I don't do that. People will be like, well, what do you mean you don't? You need to support the bands. I will buy the fucking physical media, but I don't. I'm not on Bandcamp enough, because every time I go on Bandcamp, the things I want to buy is going to wind up costing me far more money than I even currently have. I don't do I don't buy digitally. I stream, and people get so fucking mad at me when I do that. Listen, I get it. I'm a big fan of the streaming sites paying the fucking artists far more, as they should. Because I'm, no offense to fucking Daniel Dick from fucking Spotify. fuck yourself there, Swedish boy. You're about the worst thing that's ever happened to Sweden. I just stream on Apple, but I do stream on Bandcamp. If I like the record, I'll get it physically if I can get my hands on it. But because you guys know where I fucking live, I live in the butt fucking asshole of the fucking planet here. So when I go to order shit, I gotta wait, and I'm still waiting on my Church of Misery record. But that's okay, here nor there. And if I don't like the record, I'm not buying it. I don't care. Blind buys are stupid. I've been bitten once by it, and I'll never do it again. So I choose to not blind buy ever again. For you guys who do blind buy, congratulations. I hope you guys are not going to try to put them up on eBay. If you want to figure that out, go watch Metal Mickey's new video. Okay, moving on, because that way you guys don't think I'm going to go on a fucking 12-minute tangent about bullshit. Show on album cover where it doesn't match the tunes. I'm going to this because none of this makes sense. Where the fuck does this make sense? This looks like a prog record, okay? Not a Black Sabbath record. None of this makes sense. Like, none of this at all. And you could even bring up Never Say Die, because, like, what the fuck does that have to do with Black Sabbath? Nothing. Yes, am I cheating on this? Yes. Who gives a fuck? Everybody else can make their magical fucking picks. That I'm actually picking on you guys. It's kind of funny. I love you. See? Hearts. Love. La 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 la. Okay. Metal artist you own the most by. So I am going to go with two choices on this. Now, the reason why there's two is because, well, one of them really isn't metal. And that band is this. I own all but two records on CD, and I own 3/4 of them on cassette. I shouldn't have to explain why, because you guys already know this, because I am probably one of the biggest AC/DC fans, period. Well, maybe in my neck of the woods, because I know there's others that are bigger than that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, at least in my neck of the woods, I'm probably the biggest AC/DC fan. Let's just go with that. For an actual metal band, and this also could be classified as a not metal band, depending on who you talk to. These assholes. I own all of the records except for 2. That's a total of 15 out of the 17. I have seen a few of these on cassette, and I'm like, nah, I'm just not going to bother. I would like to get if I had all the vinyls, then this would actually outdo my AC/DC collection, funny enough. But I actually don't own any of their stuff on vinyl, which is okay, because I have it on CD, and that's good enough for moi at this current moment. And even if I was to get it on vinyl, it's going to be like the early stuff. Let's go to a blind buy in 2023. As I said in question number 4, I don't blind buy, except for the one time that I did, because it's like, oh, well, for fans of. That's a bullshit fucking thing, that is. For fans of doesn't necessarily always mean for fans of that style you would get it, because you're not going to. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. A lot of the death metal bands, yes. I don't blind buy because I don't fucking trust it. It's that simple, and I'm not spending my fucking hard-earned money on albums where I say, ooh, I like the album cover, I'm going to buy it. And if I buy it and I don't like it, I'm not. Now, question number 8. An album you own more than one format of. That is fucking as easy as pie. Sabotage. I own it on the vinyl. And some of you know, I've shown this before. I have it on the CD. And, of course, because Necrotic Nick from Thralls of Metal doesn't like cassettes, I'm going to add another cassette. See, Nick, I've got a bunch of cassettes in mine. Just buy the damn things. It's good for you. Buy it as a collector. Come on. That was a bit aggressive. Maybe if Nick actually watches this damn thing, maybe I'll be fine, but he probably won't. Yeah, Sabotage, vinyl, CD, and cassette. The cassette I actually got for a pretty inexpensive price. So it's not like I spent much on it. The CD wasn't a whole lot, but I saw... Once I bought this, I was like, I wonder if I can actually get these all on each different format. And I don't know if they ever had it out on 8-track or not. Maybe not. An album that is conceptually inspired by books. Okay, I don't own it. Don't shoot me. Settle down. It's Mastodon's Leviathan. I don't have it because I haven't fucking... Sometimes I'm in the mood when I go into a record store, I know what I want to buy, but usually I come out of there empty-handed, and then I'm like, ooh, maybe I'll grab some more Mastodon because I love Mastodon. And unfortunately, they don't have any. Which is fine. Not horrible. Not a big deal. Yeah, so... touche. We move. So Mastodon's Leviathan is my choice. Let's see here. Ah, yes. Number 10. A band you would travel a considerable distance for. That is as easy as fucking pie. Now, because you guys all know where I live is in the Maritimes, in the east coast of Canada. In most cases, for me to travel, now I could do one of two things. I could travel down to Bangor, Maine, and it's only a 3-hour drive. If I stay in Canada, I can go to Halifax, which is a 4-hour drive, or I have to go to Montreal, which is a 9-hour drive. Because Canada's fucking huge. Now, mind you, I could take a flight, but no, because prices fucking suck. This is the band I would absolutely travel a considerable distance for. Down. The lineup has to be fucking solid though, because I am not just going to get in a car to go see Down. I want to see a good fucking package. If I can get these guys on a solid ass lineup or a bill with like a couple other killer bands, like these guys, Corrosion and Conformity and Crowbar, I'm going to look at the wife and go, you can divorce me if you want, but I'm going. Sorry. Or you can bring Neely with me. You can bring yourself and Neely too, because I don't care. I'm going to go see them. That's what I want to do. Yes, Down. As you guys know, I am a big Pantera fan, but I'm also to the point where I'm over Pantera because I've listened to them so much. This is what I require. This actually is where I'm going to be going musically, or my musical journey with Beyond Eternal. This is where it's going to lie. Really sort of focusing on those sort of cleaner, rougher sort of vocals, and then some definite distortion, here and there as well. Just because I'm to the point where I don't want to necessarily play thrash and death metal anymore. Or, well, not that I play death metal at all, because I couldn't play death metal to save my entire life. See that right there? I'm gonna bring that over here after a bit, because I'm not anywhere near this thing. Okay, a 2020 release you bought that didn't hold up. Well, that would have been probably... Yeah, no, I don't think... That's another thing. I don't... Because I stream stuff and because I do reviews and shit, I have a hard time with this sort of... With this, because if I buy something after I've reviewed it and I really like it at the start, and then I'm like, I may not like this near as much. So I don't necessarily... So that's kind of why I don't go out... I don't spend a whole lot of money on records. Because I'm trying... Because I have other things I got to take care of first, you know what I mean? So I know everybody else got families, I get this. But I don't make that fucking much money here, all right? Like, sorry. Number 12. Golden Child, a band that could do no wrong. This is a little bit harder than I sort of anticipated, but because I wanted to pick Cannibal Corpse for this, but they have kind of done wrong. I mean, the new record's still really good and all, but it's not nearly as good as like say a Skeletal Domain. I still like I said, I do love the record, but the problem is there's moments where I'm like, I'm good. So I'm just gonna say Down again, because and I know that sounds really, really sort of maybe pathetic about that, but that's kind of where I'm at, because they kind of can do no wrong. I mean, they don't have very many records out, but every record that they have out is fucking killer. And based on what I keep hearing about this new record, it's gonna sound like Nola. And if it sounds anything like Nola, that's album of the year without even a thought process. And no one's gonna take that away from me. Period. Let's see. You know what? I actually fucking skipped a record, I actually skipped a question. So I'm gonna go back to that now, and that is number 3. Even though I'm on fucking number 13. Funny enough how that works. I'll do this really quickly. Favorite album you acquired in 2023? Yes, I'm going back 10 spaces. Oh, well, you guys will be fine. Remember, I'm not a professional. You guys all are. I'm not. Acquired. This is a tie. I bought this one. This is Yob's Our Raw Heart. You guys have heard me band about on this motherfucker for a long time because I love it. It's so fat, it's so big, it's so heavy, it's gorgeous, it's melodic, it's murky as fuck. Like the screen is probably the sludgiest thing that I've heard in the last several years. Our Raw Heart's probably the most melodic and beautiful fucking doomy. It's just sexy, and I don't give a fuck. All right, so let's move on to the next one that's tied, and you guys all love this. I know you all love this because you all touch yourselves every time you look at it. The Testaments to the Legacy. This record has actually changed my life over the last, well, pretty much since the last year, and I'm gonna actually use this for another response because here's the thing. I never liked this record. When I first heard it, I'm like, oh my God, that sounds like absolute garbage. The songs are great. The songs are fucking amazing. It doesn't sound good. And then I thought, you know what? And this was like a 2021, 22. And then I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should do this. And then as soon as I said I should give this a go, I think it was Andy. I think it was Andy over Cloudy Milder. I think he showed it. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I think I need to get that. I think I need to invest in that and get it. And I never saw it up until last year. And if you guys saw my Christmas gifts, you guys know my wife has had this in my house for, since June. And I'm too stupid because I don't look at things. Band that has overstayed their welcome. Y'all ready for this? Because I know you're not going to like it. And I don't give a fuck. These guys. Stop it. Either stop putting out music or give me something that I can chew my teeth into. And before anybody says 72 Seasons is great, you're fucking lying to yourself. Lying to yourself. I have talked to my guitar player Roy, whom I love to death, and I think this iteration of the band has been great. He still pumps their tires fucking harder than he should. Cause no offense, but I'm sorry. 72 Seasons is a shit fucking record. Except for one song, and that was the first single they put out. Because they put out singles like, oh, we're going to ream the fans back in. And then the rest comes out and we're like, yeah, it sucks. It sold. The tour sold. Because it's Metallica. I'm over them. I don't give a fuck. I'm over Megadeth. I'm over Metallica. I'm over Slayer. I don't give a shit about Carrie's new band. And I'm way over Anthrax. So I don't, I'm sorry. I don't care. All right, purchase you made inspired by a channel. Well, I didn't purchase it. My wife did. And that's this. So, I'm not going to talk about it again because you already know. You guys already love this record. I don't blame you. It's a fucking amazing fucking record. Dick's out for Harambe. And don't ask me why I just said that because that just literally just fucking popped into my head. Album that suffers from being too long. That would be... I don't know. You know what does suffer from... Now, before you dickheads get your fucking panties in a bunch, settle down. I'm gonna find it first. Nope. Well, shit. Okay, well, that would be Scream Bloody Gore by Death. Here it is. Because I'm stupid. Now, just take it easy. Take it easy. I love it. I love this record. Like, it's Death. It's amazing. There's 12 songs on here. Every other fucking album has like 7 or 8. Sorry. That's it. It doesn't even... It only suffers because there's more on here that... I don't know, like it's a great record. It's just 12 is too much for a Death. They listen. I said listen. They fucking do better when they don't write that many. Okay, shh, stop it. All right. Anyway, now that I'm sure you guys are probably pissing your fucking knickers by now, maybe you're looking, going, "Why am I watching this?" That's probably the response, actually. Show us your favorite band shirt. Well, if you silly gooses actually need me to show you my favorite shirt, you guys are goofy. No, it's not this Dean shirt. Obviously, because I wear it in probably every single fucking video. Obituary. Fucking duh. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't need to explain anymore. Show a band over 25 years plus that is still going, still putting out amazing shit, and is really active. Exodus. Now, I would probably, and I say this because fucking, well, I mean, Cannibal Corpse is still doing good. But I don't think very many people have shown Exodus. And maybe it's because I haven't watched very many videos because I'm too busy just kind of zoning the fuck out. Exodus, this record and the last two records were pretty fucking slamming. This and Persona Non Grata, I've actually gone back and listened to a lot more, and it's actually a lot better than I really gave it sort of my three out of 5 on. They're playing all the fucking time. They're always playing shows. They just played in a church, of course, because, Exodus. Why wouldn't they? Your favorite band mascot? Well, I'm going to go with this little dude. I know Dio's no longer with us, but really, just look at that. How do you not get excited about a fucking demon that's got his fucking horns out and he's fucking jacked 15 different ways Sunday? Okay. Random pull from your collection. I'm not going to do the vinyl because that's a mess. Okay, let me turn you like this just so you see me. No, this. I'm still looking at this. I don't even know what it is. Oh! All right. See, it's a lot easier when I can move a tripod. And that is Black Label Society, Shot to Hell. There's a few tracks on here that I do like. Nothing severe. New Religion's cool. Blood is Thicker Than Water. Blacked Out World and Blast Concrete Jungle. They're cool. The rest of it is blah. And I can almost use this as it suffers from being too long because there's way too many fucking songs on here. And it's just, yeah. But I went with Death because, well, it's Death and they don't need to make that many songs. They have every song, every record that they put out is consistent with short amount of songs. Okay, show an album from a metal band that others don't think is metal. Well, fuck. And I don't really know. Because I really don't, I really don't have records that people would say is not metal. Because most of it, if it's not AC/DC or what have you, it's not metal. Or a metal band like puts out a fucking record that, you could almost say that. You could almost say any of the Dio albums, any Maiden records, you could use that. But again, because I'm one of those guys where I buy a metal record and it's fucking metal, it's usually what it's going to be. Probably the only other thing that I would use at this stage, and I think that's probably a better idea. Here we go. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna choose this. So we're gonna pick In Flames again. People will probably tell me that this is not a metal record. Just because of the fact that it's so melodic. There's so much more melody in that than there is like fucking actual fucking that's pretty much it. So now I'm gonna go show you what's over in the corner. Some of you know about it because you've been on Instagram. That I'm going to get some playing time again on it today. Now, understand that this is not metal in any way, shape, or form. Can it be? 100%. 100%. So we're going to bring both zippers up this way because I know what will happen if I do it the other way. So, I've tried to do this a few different times, but this hand here has always caused me a lot of grief. And so, this is what I wanted to try and do for a while. This is a guitar that I love. It is a lot heavier than I expected it to be, but it is a slab, it's just a slab body, right? This is a Squier made by Fender, crafted in Indonesia, classic vibe 50s Telecaster. I love this shape so fucking much. I've been obsessed with it for years now. It's got the maple board. It's got that patented Tele headstock. Your typical fucking, you know, I think these are just closed in, just your simple closed in tuners. Yeah, it's, you know, just, you know, again, I'm normally a bass player, okay? So I'm more used to fucking just making, you know, just playing some simplified notes. But this is what I've been wanting to do for a while now. I've been wanting to play guitar for quite a while. I absolutely love this. This is left-handed. I know this may be coming across as it's, you know, as it's a righty, but this is a lefty. This is my left hand. You know, currently don't have an amp to play it on, but I've rented this for 30 days because essentially what I want to do is I want to see if I can actually put the time in and see where I can go. String through body. My biggest issue that I have had with these guitars for many years, it's just, again, it's slab, right? There's no belly cut, and also there's no forearm cut. This is just basically a big old fucking block of wood, okay? Big old fucking block of wood, and I have it, it's tuned to standard. Yeah. I just love these things so much because I'm a Tele guy. I'm a Fender guy. Obviously, that's a Squier, but, you know, I've wanted to play one of these for a while now, and I've been wanting to get back into playing guitar. I know the band would like me to be a third guitar player, but I don't know if that's going to happen because, well, frankly, it's too much of a pain in the ass. So this is what I'm going to be doing for the next 30 days. I didn't get a chance to play last night because by the time I got home and the time I got all cleaned up from work, had some supper, and had some chill time, and I got myself prepared for jam. It was pretty much ready to go, so I was just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna do my thing. So I want to apologize that this video was way too fucking long. Some of you had stuck around. If you have, great. If you haven't, well, I apologize. And whenever I get the chance, I'm going to look into, I'm going to probably borrow my guitar player's amp. I might bring that in the house and I might plug it in and I might shoot a video with it. If you stuck around this long, thank you ever so very much. I really appreciate that. I appreciate all 400 plus subscribers that I have now. You guys are just fantastic, and I love you all. See you soon.